You are listening to Let's Talk Tea podcast with your favorite boss babe. Yep, Shanie Salmon-Godfrey. This podcast is designed to transform, elevate, and empower you to build your legacy that lasts. I'm not on here by myself, y'all. I am joined by thousands of bosses across the globe right here on Let's Talk Tea podcast. We are here for no other reason but to help you build your legacy with passion.
Good morning, good evening, good night, wherever you are in the world. Welcome to Let's Talk Tea podcast with your favorite host, Shanie Salmon-Godfrey. I am joined by my phenomenal co-host. Listen, she is a mover, shaker, kingdom all-around boss lady, and I'm beyond excited to be on with her tonight. So I'm going to turn over to my amazing co-host, and she's going to introduce herself to us. So, boss lady, please introduce yourself to us.
Hello, everyone. Good afternoon, good morning, good night, wherever it is, wherever you are in the world. It is an honor to be here tonight. I thank you all for joining and tuning us in. My name is Earlean Hubbard. I am an advocate for Christ and an advocate for domestic violence, sexual assault, sexual harassment, child abuse, any type of trauma that you may have experienced. I am an advocate for you. I am here to assist you and empower you to be able to complete your journey and to just continue this walk with God and to be able to just heal and start your recovery process.
Awesome. Listen, I never get tired of hearing your bio because, listen, I'm a product of healing, right? So I am excited to know how much you advocate, and we're going to talk a little bit about that, and we're going to talk about your new projects that's coming out. So tell us about your specialty, right? What does that look like when you advocate for people? Because I'm going to say men go through the same healing we go through, right? So people, how do you do that? And tell us a little bit more about that.
Okay, so what I do is I assist, we call them clients. If you're in the medical field, then they're also known as patients. But to me, they are survivors. And what I do is I assist them in learning how to report if they've been sexually assaulted or if they've been abused, or if they've been a victim of domestic violence and they want to seek treatment. I basically help them find what resources are out there in their local community and that can be able to help them if they need counseling, if they need medical assistance, if they just need somebody to talk to or somebody to listen to, if they want to file a police report or if they want to report it to their local authorities, or I can help them and assist them with which agencies they need to be able to go to and to be able to seek assistance in those areas.
That's amazing. Because a lot of times survivors don't know where to go and they don't know who they can trust, right? They don't know how to file even a police report. They feel like they're going to be judged and they won't believe them and everything else that comes with that. So I'm glad that there's resources out there for survivors to know it's not your fault, right? And we're here for you. That's amazing. That is amazing. And I'm going to talk about your first book. Yes. Because your first book is to help people get healed, set, and delivered. So please tell us about your first book.
Yes, my first book is called Complete the Journey. Healing and Recovery is a Process. And what it is a book that is filled with poems, and those poems are talking about different types of trauma that people have experienced in life. And what it does is it encourages people to not to give up, to just keep the faith and just go through the process, because there are going to be a lot of hiccups, there are going to be a lot of ups and downs, but as long as you maintain your faith and believe in God and maintain some form of hope, then you will realize that, hey, if these people made it through this, then I can make it through as well. And as long as you stay on the path to complete that journey, then you will be able to start the healing process, go through your healing process, go through your recovery process, and be able to come out on top.
That's powerful. And where can we find that book?
It is located with Christian Faith Publishing. It is also located on Amazon, Barnes and Noble, and there is one other place. Hold on just a minute here. iTunes. They also have a part here on iTunes, so they can locate it there, or they can contact me on any of my social media networks. I am located on Facebook. I'm located on Twitter. I'm located on Instagram, and I would be more than happy to send them a copy, especially if they want a signed copy. All they have to do is IM me or DM me, and I will be more than happy to get that sent out to them.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. And how do they find you on social media? Is it under your name? Share that with us.
My social media is my name. So if they look under Earlean Hubbard, they will be able to locate me. Or if they look under Soul_Princess_2000, they'll be able to find me.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. I'm curious. I want to ask about Soul Princess, but I'm just going to mind my business.
You know what? Actually, I don't mind sharing it. I actually needed an account, and I was stationed in Korea, and one of the Katusis over there, and that's the Korean augmentee that assists the U.S. soldiers. And we were trying to come up with something, and all the ones I was saying, they were taken. Somebody already had them. And he's like, you know what? He was like, you look like a soul princess. He's like, let's try Soul Princess. And the year just happened to be 2000. And so we put it in Soul_Princess_2000. And that had not been taken. And so that's how I got that name.
Wow, that is an awesome, awesome story that goes along with it. Because sometimes when we see names, we don't know the story behind it, you know, and sometimes it's some really good ones. So thank you for sharing with us. And you do have other books that is being, if I'm not mistaken, 2 other books, right, that's going to be released soon. So you can choose any one you'll like and start with that one first and tell us about it.
Okay, well, the first one that will probably come out will be the one that I am, it's The Gifted, that I am working in collaboration with a lot of other blessed men and women of God on. And on that one, I am also, that one is a little bit more of my military experience. And so what it entails is some poems and situations that I had went through as a soldier and dealing with post-traumatic stress disorder, or as most people know it as PTSD. And what that tells things that I had to go through with my family, what I experienced, and it's something from the mindset of the soldier. So to help families and to help loved ones be able to see what a soldier may have gone through and what they're dealing with and why they may be behaving or acting a certain way. And I also am doing what I call a nonfiction autobio. And what that is because I say that because it's written in the third person, but it does a lot more with trauma and things from just growing up and having experience throughout life and that walk and the path that I had to go through in order to get to where I am today. And it's just, you know, it's another thing for people to see, well, if she went through that and she survived, or if she went through that and, you know, she can still go out and hold her head up high and, you know, and just, what I want people to take away from it is, even though I went through it and I had to deal with it, through all of it, I never lost my faith in God.
Yeah.
I knew that it was for a reason, and I always say, you know, that God brings people into my life for a reason. And one of the things that I learned is even the people that have hurt me or have caused me harm, or people that, you know, didn't mean me any good in my walk of life, God had them there for a purpose, because they helped shape and form me into the person that I am today, because I had to learn to be resilient and to be able to build up my faith in God and be able to maintain it and hold on to it, no matter how faint the darkness looked, or, you know, how dim the pathway got. I had to maintain my faith and be able to stand my ground and be like, you know what? If God put me in this, He's going to bring me through this. And so just being able to walk through that fire and to be able to come out and to be here today, is a blessing. And I want people to be able to say, just, keep hope. Keep hope alive. Keep your faith. And just know that whatever you're going through, no matter what you're dealing with, that God has a plan and a purpose for your life. And by you still being here, that's significant enough to say, God is not finished with me.
Yes. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. That is powerful, because oftentimes we don't know how to even operate around people that's from a military background, right? Especially when we hear PTSD and anything like that. Sometimes people see them as aggressive. Sometimes people have sympathy and not empathy. So it's just so many different things, right, that they kind of just lock them out, to lock them out and just put them in a box and close the box and push it to the side and say, no, I don't want to deal with that. So it's good that to hear even a conversation being had, right? It's valuable.
Yes, ma'am.
That is amazing. Do you have you have another, you told us about the book that you're the fictional, non-fictional. I'm excited about that. Do you have a date or not yet?
That one, I do that one in increments, and because it's so much, and I because of the trauma that is being exposed,
yes.
I have to do it in increments because I have to process as I go along, because it's bringing that back to the forefront of my mind, that this is what I went through, and so just being able to have to still recover once I expose myself to that. And so that one, God's been on me about it, because I should have been had it. It actually should have came out last year. But I'm looking to, if not this year, definitely in the beginning of next year. I'm looking to have that out, because I know you're not the only one that's like, oh, I really want to do that. It's people that I've told about it, and they're waiting. So.
Yes. And that goes to show you that what's inside of you is so valuable that you can't delay, right? Because there's someone that's waiting on you. And that's a whole sermon by itself that you just preached with that statement, that what's inside of us is so valuable that we have to release it, right? Yes, so the people that's waiting for it can receive it. So I'm excited. Is there anything else that you want to share with us before we get ready to go?
Yes, I also am in the process of working another poetry book. So that's another one that will come out probably after the nonfiction biography. But that one will also be dealing with trauma, and it'll have some more stuff in there about as a soldier dealing with PTSD as well. So.
Awesome. And tell us one more time where to find you, where we can connect with you.
I am located on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. You can look me up under my name, Earlean Hubbard, or you can look under Soul_Princess_2000.
Awesome. Listen, my diamonds across the world. Remember, there is a diamond in you if you let the Lord have His way. We don't start off where we are. The diamond does not start off shiny, right? The diamond has to be dug up from deep in the ground. And the diamond have to be cleansed. The diamond have to be placed under pressure, and that's where the diamond get to shine. That's just like us. We go through the phases and stages of life, and when the Lord is finished with us, here we are walking in everything that He taught us to do. So remember that we don't quickly elevate. There is a diamond in you if you just let the Lord have His way. When life apply pressure, we shine. Until we meet again, shine on, diamonds, shine on.